Yo, what's up? I'm gonna talk about fluoride because fluoride is one of the main things in the country that a lot of people talk about, don't know anything about, doubt, but consume every single day. Nobody knows anything about it. Everybody talks about it. Everybody doubts what it does, but nonetheless, everybody consumes it on a daily basis. I'm going to try and break this down so at least y'all can stop consuming it. If not, you can at least stop giving it to your kids. Okay? Just to break down some of the potential results of consuming fluoride before I really, go into it. Straight off the bat, it says acute poisoning. All right? Acute poisoning. After that, you got birth defects. Okay? Then you got osteoarthritis. Okay? A lot of people be thinking it has something to do with your calcium and all this other stuff. Let me let you know something right here. You can't get calcium from milk. You'll get that from green leafy vegetables. But if you're out there and you're consuming tap water on a daily basis, it will leach your minerals from your body. It will just break them down because it has nothing but chemicals in there. Next is immune system suppression. Okay, now if you're consuming fluoride and it suppresses your immune system, what does that mean? Anything that suppresses your immune system is like giving you AIDS, because AIDS is an acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Right now, if you have an immune system suppression, I don't know about you, but that sounds like a deficiency, right? So your immune system doesn't work. That means the next little thing that comes along and attacks your body, boom, you're done. Why? Because you're drinking fluoride. Fluoride's in the tap water. Then you got gastrointestinal disorders, and that goes hand in hand with essential enzyme inhibition. That means that the enzymes in your body that are needed to break down certain things can't do their job. For instance, like insulin, it's supposed to come out, it's supposed to regulate the sugar in your bloodstream. If that's inhibited and that cannot do that, you're basically, the blood sugar in your level is going to go too high and it will literally kill you. Another enzyme is lipase. That breaks down fat. So let's just say you ate a really, really fatty meal and the lipase in your body has been inhibited because you're drinking the tap water. Now you can't break down this fatty food. Now you have gastrointestinal problems, digestive problems, and you're not breaking that down. Automatically, that is a problem. Simply by the enzyme not being able to break that down, you have a gastrointestinal problem, and now you can't even break down your food, all because you're drinking fluoride. Then you keep going ahead, you got lowered IQ, especially in young children, and then you got skeletal fluorosis, and that's brittle teeth and bones. A lot of people don't know that, your teeth are chipping and your bones are breaking. And, if you got young kids and, they're playing the sport and their bone break and you think that's normal. Kids' bones aren't supposed to break. Your bones aren't supposed to break. They're just not supposed to break. If your bones break, you're supposed to see something that looks like, oh, damn, that bone break. If you just see something that look rinky-dinky, like, and it's like his bone's broken, it's just like, that's that fluorosis right there. That comes from the fluoride, okay? Now, what a lot of people don't realize is, if you're going to have information in your head, you got to take it and tie it to one thing so that it makes sense. A lot of people get some information from over here and it doesn't attach to much, and so, it ends up falling because it's not attached to anything. It needs to hold something up, You can't just make a bridge with a little suspension thing. You got to have the bridge with the thing that goes over here and the piece that goes over here and the pieces that go over. Then you look and you go, it's a bridge. You know what? I think I'll step on that. I think that'll get me from here to there. That looks like that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try and put this together for y'all. Now, Germany, okay, Hitler, he used fluoride, all right? What he did was he fluoridated the Jews' water. A lot of times when I watch Schindler's List, and that's a good movie that shows you some things about, the Holocaust. When I watched it, I always said, how come these Jews just didn't just hop on these SS shoulders, just take their guns and just go crazy? And it's because their water was being fluoridated, okay? They were herded into ghettos. First, they were stripped of their property. After they were stripped of their personal property and their businesses, they were herded into ghettos. I hope y'all still following me. They were herded into ghettos. After they were herded into the ghettos, then they blamed the Jews for all the problems in their nation. It was the Jews were the problem. I hope y'all keeping up here. All right? Then they took them and they put them into the camps. They fluoridated the water, okay? They started fluoridating the water because the water made them passive, docile, and programmable. Okay? What does that mean? That means if you take a Jew and you have this Jewish person go up to another Jewish person and try and convince them, yo, let's try and get up out of here, man. Like, you got one Jew with some balls and he's just like, yo, man, I think we should break up out of here. And he's talking to the other Jew that's well fluoridated. The other Jew's going to be like, yeah, well, listen, I'm getting good food right now. The food I'm getting is fine, you know? I don't see the problem. I'm fine the way I am, you know? Or they're going, oh, listen, you know, even though they're going to get killed anyway, oh, I gotta stay, you know, I think my wife is around here somewhere or something. They got no fight. They got no drive. They got no nothing. They got no will to live. And it's because they didn't have to say, you know, beat or flog or say do what they did in back in slavery when they were using us Africans as slaves. They didn't do it the same way. Instead of doing it psychologically, they basically just did it chemically. Understand? Okay? And that's why there's fluoride in your water on a daily basis. You're getting dosed. They're dosing you with the fluoride every single day and you don't even know it. It's in your shower water. It's in your drinking water. Gerber's even got gallons of water now treated with fluoride. They'll spell the fluoride in like different color letters and make it look like a rainbow. It's just like, yo, man, that's just straight poison. Okay? The fluoride in this country comes from the Florida phosphate industry. Okay? That's where your fluoride comes from. Okay? It's scraped out of smokestacks, dumped into tankers and trucks, then it's taken to your local municipal reservoirs, and it's dumped in your water. And this fluoride, sodium fluoride, this is the same exact fluoride that they used in rat poison. Same exact stuff they use in rat poison, the same exact stuff that you are putting in your mouth and having your kids brush their teeth with every single day. Okay, when they make aluminum, okay, key ingredient in making aluminum is sodium fluoride. The key ingredient, another ingredient making steel is fluoride. Okay, when they use to make a high octane gasoline, they use fluoride. Okay, what you got to understand about the industry is this: they don't waste anything. All right, they don't waste anything. Okay, and if they can find a use for something, especially a chemical that will give them an edge, why not use it? Okay, we're nothing but roaches to them. All right, we're roaches, and I don't know about you, but I'd rather have a bunch of brain-dead zombie-like roaches running around than a bunch of smart, intelligent roaches grouping together, figuring out a way to take my ass out. Okay? So if I'm going to put fluoride in the water, I'm going to put fluoride in the water. I'm going to tell them whatever bullshit that I'm going to have to tell them to have them believe in it. Okay, now, peep game. I'm going to show y'all something right here. All right? Because this makes a lot of sense. Watch this. Look at this right here. All right? Look at what we got right here. Organic glycerin, organic aloe, blah, 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 organic ingredients, coconut flour, help reduce plaque, founded German, Dr. Bronner, all in one, yay. That all in one, organic, made in, all in, blah, 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 God's soil with good seed by family owned. You see that, right? Fluoride free. This is the toothpaste I'm using. Okay, now look at this right here. Look. This is what y'all using. This is what y'all using every day. Now look at what I'm talking about right here. Look at this. Look at this. Sodium monofluorophosphate. What did I just tell y'all? I just told y'all, man, that fluoride is the #1 chemical used by the Florida phosphate industry. Sodium monofluorophosphate, fluoride ion. Look, anti-cat. It ain't no anti. It's not anti-nothing. Okay, and the big difference is this. Remember, I just showed y'all a tube of toothpaste. Did that tube of toothpaste have any warnings on there? No, right? But look at this. Look at this. And this is the biggest one. All y'all toothpaste say this, and y'all take this every day. If you accidentally swallow more than used for brushing, which is a pea-size amount, they tell you to use a pea-size amount, but every time they do that commercial, even when they do the commercial for Aquafresh, what do they use? They use that big swipe, right? It's like 1.5 inches long of Aquafresh. But when they tell you to use it, they tell you, oh yeah, just make sure you only use a pea-size amount. But look right here, y'all. What does that say? If you accidentally swallow more than used for brushing, get medical help or contact a poison control center right away. You gonna tell me to put this in my mouth and give this to my 2-year-old, and you gonna tell me if my 2-year-old happens to swallow some accidentally, call poison control? And then you gonna tell me to make sure I'm putting this in my mouth twice a day, but not more than 3 times a day, and minimize swallowing, spit after brushing. And that's why, because this is poison. Okay? This is pure premium grade A poison. Look at it. Look, pea-size. Look, use a pea-size amount in supervised brushing. Like, I'm supposed to stand there and make sure that my kid don't swallow this. Otherwise, if he does, contact Poison Control Center right away. Like, if you just look at this, you know, by process of elimination, you should be able to just use your brain and go, you know what? Something is not right here. And something is not right here. You know, there's something not right here. There's something not right with that warning. So, if I was y'all, man, I'd get with the program, wake up, stop dosing, and make sure if you're going to be using something and you're going to be putting something in your mouth, at least make sure it's not toxic. And if you don't want to make the change, at least go in the bathroom, like right now, grab that garbage-ass toothpaste, throw it in the garbage. Go out there, get you something fluoride-free, get your pineal gland back, because it's calcified. And it's calcified because you're dosing on the fluoride every single day. Check this out right here. Look at this. You see this right here? You see that pan? All I ever do is boil water in this pan. That's all I do. All I do is boil water. That's all I ever do is boil water in this pan. Look at this right here. Look. Look. All I ever do is boil water. I just boil water in this pan. Look. All I ever do is boil water in this pan. This is the pan that I use to boil water in. Alright? Why do I only use this pan to boil water in? Because it's made out of Teflon. And Teflon is garbage. Teflon will put fluoride in your body. Okay? Look at that. This is what's in your tap water. Don't think boiling it does anything better. It just concentrates the chemicals. This is what's in your tap water. All right? Look at that. This is what's in your tap water. All I do is boil water in here. All right? I filled this up like 3 or 4 times and just evaporated and boiled the water out. I just needed scalding hot water. This is just water. Look at that. It's not even moving. It's like it's kind of thick and caking up, right? This is what's in your water. This is what you're giving your kids. This is what you're brushing your teeth with. You know what I'm saying?